Good morning, everybody. It's Estelle, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a couple of weeks. Everybody's waiting for an update on how my job is going. I'm going to give you that update in a minute. I'm going to run some errands today. I have to go to the bank. I also need to buy a few things, so I don't know if I'm going to go to Target or Walmart. I haven't been to Target in a while, so I may go to Target. I did get my first full paycheck on Friday, which it was, let me tell you something, fabulous to see that. Just fabulous. And I have something that I'm doing this afternoon, something very special. So, of course, I'll take you with me for that. So anyway, let's get on to the update for the job. I apologize for not updating sooner, but to be honest, my sciatica for the past couple of weeks has been on and off. It's better than what it was, but lately by the end of the workday, it's bothering me. So I come back down to my area. I get my dinner. I go to my friend's house. I park my car. I get in the back seat, eat my dinner, and then I lay down. And to be honest, I fall asleep, shortly after that. And I haven't been sleeping well lately. So I've been really, really tired. So anyway, my job is, listen, I love where I work. I love everybody there. Everybody's so nice and very accommodating with their time. I'm a little frustrated. I'm frustrated with how I was trained. I was trained very hodgepodge. Not a lot of things were explained to me. And I'm frustrated with myself because I'm slow. And I say to myself some days, not every day, but some days I get in my car and I cry because I'm frustrated with my day. And I say to myself, oh my God, am I going to be able to do this job? One day I was crying in my car for 15 minutes because I said, I don't know if I can do this job. And to be honest, my job's not that difficult. It really isn't. It's registering new patient and requesting medical records. That's my job. But some days it is so frustrating because I have to, I'll get into my groove of requesting medical records and then I'll get an email. And then I have to print out the email. I don't have to do it right then and there, but I still have to do it by the end of the day. I've been so busy the last couple of days. I have 3 or 4 new patients that I have to send new patient paperwork to that I still haven't done it. I have to do that Monday for sure. Their appointments are not any time next week, but I still have to, so, and that's frustrating to me. Thursday, I was very slow, and the supervisor had to sit with me for a little bit Thursday afternoon. And there were some things explained to me that I did not know. And I said to her, well, I did not know that. That was not explained to me. So let me explain to you how my job works. So either when we get a new patient referral, it's either from the patient themselves when they call in, or it's from a doctor's office via fax. So then what I do, my job is to, now right now the operators are taking the new patient phone calls. Eventually they'll just come directly to me. So what I have to do is to get demographic information, address, phone number, phone number, and date of birth. I have to get the referring physician name, the referring doctor diagnosis. I have to get their primary care doctor name and phone number. I have to get their insurance information. I have to get whether they've seen another whether they're under another doctor's care. Let's say a cardiologist, or a rheumatologist or a urologist or what have you. Depending on who the referring physician is. Then I have to find out if they've been in the hospital, let's say in the last 6 months, year, 2 years, or whenever, related to their diagnosis. I also have to find out if they've had any scans, such as PET scans, CT scans, ultrasounds, MRIs. If so, where did you have those done? Then I register the patient, and depending on the doctor, I either make an appointment for them, I make the appointment while they're on the phone with me, or I have to email the physician to say, hey, I got this patient, new patient, please advise as to appointment, medical records requested. Another physician likes to see the medical records first before you can schedule. He's easy peasy, totally easy. So once I do all that, then I, like I said, I then request the records. Then I have to bring up the new patient. The first thing I have to do in my morning is bring up the new patient tracking report. And that lists every new patient that's coming in between, let's say, April 22nd, which is Monday, to, let's say, May 20th, let's say. But I don't do it that far in advance. I do it back in January. They want you to bring it up from January 1st to the current date. Now, here's my thing. If there's a new patient on the report from back in January, then my goodness, nobody was doing their job right. Because there is no reason, there is no reason that I should have to worry about a new patient from back in January. No reason. No reason. But anyway, I do it because that's what's told of me, and that's what I do. However, I think that's a little ridiculous, but hey, that's me. So then I have to work the new patient tracking report, and I have to do it several times a day. So what I've been doing is I've been doing, let's say the first 5, I click out, I click back in. So what I'm doing is I'm going in and I'm looking at the notes to see what needs to be done for that patient. More than half of the time, it's to request medical records. Once the records are in and scanned into the computer, into the patient's chart, then you have to click MD Review. Nobody told me that. So here I've got all these charts that I'm like, okay, I got all the records. Now what do I do with it? Because nobody told me to put it in MD Review. After that, I was told that. I said, after work, I said, wait a minute, what happens after MD Review? Do I click done or does the doctor click done? Because I don't know. I forgot to ask. So I have to ask that on Monday because I don't know. And I didn't think to ask that, like I said, until after I left work. And I totally forgot to ask yesterday because I was so busy. So anyway, Thursday was a very frustrating day because I didn't get a lot of, I just was totally lost in my day. Because I thought that when you get a new patient info or email, that you have to stop what you're doing and do the new patient. So my supervisor said, unless it's a stat, you can hold off for a little while to do that. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I did yesterday. So I'm frustrated with myself because I'm like, can I do this job? Am I too old? Am I going to ever be fast enough to get this done? I mean, I don't know. I've been questioning myself and doubting myself, really and truly. So, and I think that's also because I don't feel like I was trained very well. But it is what it is, and eventually I'll learn. And I'm sorry, my phone keeps shaking. So anyway, that's the story of how work is. I like my job. It's and I met one of the other doctors the beginning of this week. A very nice doctor. I did email her something that I shouldn't have emailed her. I realized after it was not a cancer diagnosis. I did apologize to her. And we talked about, scheduling the patient and everything. And she was very nice. So I know that in the future, I'm going to have to look up the diagnosis if I don't know what it is. And sometimes I do, but for some reason I didn't on that particular one. And then after I emailed her, I said, oh, crap, I should have looked up that diagnosis. I did. And I said, oh, it's not cancer. Crap. So anyway, no problem there. So anyway, so that's how everything is going. I'm in my new permanent seat, which I really like being. I'm in a little corner. I'm with the operators, and I wish I had an area all to myself, but I don't. One of the doctors, when she comes into the office, her little workstation is right there. So, but it's okay. And I'm right near where the nurses and the MAs are, as far as when they're when the patients come in for chemo. But it's okay. The other thing I don't like, but it's okay too, is that when I'm still working at, because I take my lunch from 12:30 to 1. Some of the women who take their lunch from 12 to 12:30, they come and sit and they chit chat with the operators. And I don't like that because I'm still doing my job. I'm still working. But it is what it is. And, it is what it is. So anyway, I'm going to go run my errands. I know I've been kind of all over the place with my little description, and I do apologize. But I'm going to go run my errands, and then after I get done with that, I'll probably grab some lunch, and then I'll be doing my little secret mission today. So anyway, I will touch base with you all later. Hey everybody, so here's the surprise. I am no longer homeless. I rented a room and furnished, and I'll show you, I'll do a little tour for you. Very small room. Well, it's not really small. There's a lot of storage, even though I don't have a lot of stuff, but there is a lot of storage here. Bed, which by the way is not very comfortable, but beggars can't be choosers. I hope it's not going to be an issue for my back, but whatever. So I'm going to show you a little, do a little tour for you. I found this through a friend of mine, actually a longtime family friend, knows the woman that owns the house. And my family friend reached out to me because she knew my situation. And she said, hey, would you be willing to rent a room? And I said, yeah. I said, that's probably what I'm going to have to do first until I can save, money to get my own place. And she said, well, I have a friend who has a room for rent. Let me reach out, let her know, and, I'll make sure it's okay to give you her number, and, maybe it'll work out. So I reached out that same day, and I came to see the place, and I was going to rent right away, but because I didn't get a full paycheck, my first paycheck, I waited until I got my very first paycheck, which I said earlier was Friday. So, anyway, let me give you a tour, and a brief tour, And so let's do that. There's storage here, as you can see. And then over there is the door where the mirror is. That closet has my refrigerator in it. Then, of course, those are drawers right there. Another closet. And, of course, a dresser with my own TV. And then, of course, the bed. And then nightstand number 1 and nightstand number 2. So, this is my new home. So anyway, I got here about 2:30-ish. I didn't bring a lot of stuff in, because me with my back, it's very difficult to, walk sometimes. So I just brought the basics in. I went to Target today, as you all know, and I bought body wash, and it's not in my bag. I don't know what happened. The girl and I started talking, and I don't know if she forgot to put it in the bag, or I'll have to look in my car tomorrow if it fell out, but I don't see why it would. So I don't know. So, if I have to go buy, I'll have to go buy. I'll have to go to, there's a Walmart near here. So, and this is not near work, unfortunately. It's not too far from where I was parking my car at my friend's house. So anyway, so that's the story. That's the updates. And I'm just happy not to be living in my car anymore. I just did my insulin shot, so I'm gonna be eating my dinner in a little bit. I hope I can eat in my room. I didn't ask, but I'm gonna eat in my room. I'm not gonna go out into the kitchen to eat. There is no freezer in this refrigerator. So anything that I want to cook, I have to buy, you know, fresh and just, you know, cook it right away. I am gonna buy myself some pots and pans tomorrow. She didn't offer to let me use hers, which is fine. You know, I should be using my own. But because I don't have any, I have to go buy some. I'm just gonna go to Walmart and buy one pan, a pot, and I'm gonna buy a plate, a bowl. I really want to get like a TV tray stand. I was gonna take the one that I had at my cousin's, but I didn't have enough room in my car for it, so I'm gonna have to get another one. I didn't see the one when I went to Target today. I forgot to look, but I might do that next weekend. And then this way, I'm gonna go to Walmart tomorrow. I didn't really want to go out tomorrow, but because I can't find that body wash that I bought, I don't know what happened to it. So anyway, I have to go do that, and I want to get hangers. I didn't get hangers today when I was in Target. I just got another new towel, and I was gonna bring my computer in, but I'm having a little issues with the Wi-Fi on my phone, and I don't know like what the Wi-Fi password is here, and so we'll have to figure that out. So anyway, that's the story, and yeah, so I just thought I'd update everybody, and yeah, so I'm really happy not to be living in my car. Anyway, I will see you all in my next one. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one now.